Okay. So as you can see in our design, we have a rotating cam system design which strikes the chime, and this idea came out of a prototype that we made earlier in the project, and this is how it was supposed to work. And that's great, but this is how it actually worked when we built it. The friction between the striker and the guide with the hole in it was too high, and the striker was just getting jammed. To solve the problem of the friction in the striker guide, we simply just put nails on the cams instead of having a striker altogether to totally bypass that issue.
So once we had the idea to hit the chime figured out, we had to figure out a way to power the cams and make them actually rotate to hit the chimes. And our solution to that problem, as you can see here, was a rotating motor lever system attached to 6 cams. Each motor, we had 3 motors, each motor had a lever with 2 strings attached to it. Each motor could rotate 2 directions, with 1 direction corresponding to 1 cam rotating and hitting a chime, so each motor could hit 2 notes. Also, since we only had 3 motors, and each motor could only take 2 notes, we had to power or hit the remaining 4 notes with a series of 4 solenoids that were hung directly above the chimes.
So now we're going to talk about the frames. Our initial frame was low, so it met the needs of hanging the chimes at the right place and the right height. But we didn't consider how we're going to strike the chimes. So after deciding that we're going to use the motors, we had to raise the base because of we don't want the string to be getting caught with the chimes.
After looking at a sequential list of our notes, we wrote code to play them in the right order with the right timing. The code is uploaded to the test box, which is connected to the solenoids and the motors. The code has commands for putting the solenoids up and down, and for turning the motors forward and backwards. We originally wanted to turn the motors with only timing in the code, but they needed some extra stability, so we ended up adding a rubber band